gonna buy it.
So this was the best segment in wrestling probably since the last big Miz segment that was crazy good.
Yeah, like, oh my lord.
This was amazing.
This changes everything about how I feel about this feud, too.
I was looking at my YouTube sub box, and I hadn't watched SmackDown live. Well, I don't mean the show. I mean, I hadn't watched it live. And I saw this clip, and I was like, I'm going to watch this. Because I saw an update that Dolph would have to retire. I'm like, okay, I have to watch this promo. And I was so invested. Most I've been invested in something in a while. And it's crazy good. Miz looks so bad, and Dolph's looking so good. What do you think?
Oh my god, Miz really has like reached like a second wind of his career, and this match was just feels so right. Like I wanted the Miz to retain again, keep being the IC champ, but like now that Dolph has his career on the line, I'm like, oh man, I don't know. I don't know what to do, man. Like, I don't know what to cheer for anymore.
As far as promos go, this was like getting you to care about what's being talked about, getting you to care for the face, getting you to hate the hell out of the heel. It was perfect because he comes out, makes fun of the city, says, "Hey, I'm the real champ, and I was here the whole time." And then you guys go on and like LeBron James. I don't know if you know the story, but yeah. LeBron James left Cleveland, comes back and won a title because Cleveland hadn't won a title in 60 years. And he's like, "Hey, I had this title the whole time. You guys didn't give a shit about me, so I don't give a shit about you." It just makes him look like a fucking asshole, and it's great. And then he's like, "Okay, here's the only two decent people in the building. It's his parents." Makes him look like a big asshole too, because he's like, "I don't care about any single person, one of you. Look at my parents, cheer for them." And it's just like, oh my god, I hate you. And then he's like, oh, look who else's parents are here, Dolph's parents. And then he's like, how is it, raising a loser? And I'm like, God, because this segment felt so real. There was everything about the segment was real.
Yeah,
like these are two characters, but not really, not fucking really.
Oh my god, like. This match is gonna be so good.
It's gonna have to.
Like every pinfall is gonna be like crazy. Like I'm gonna cringe every pinfall.
I know. My eyes will be glued to the screen. I will not be talking to anybody, touching my phone. I will be just watching this match because I care a lot about Dolph Ziggler. And I want him to stay in the company.
Yeah, but like Dolph retiring, I don't like leaving WWE. I don't see it as an impossibility. Like I can understand it. Like he's been there a really long time. You know, he said in the past that he's not going to go forever. You know, he got a WWE title match 2 months ago. Maybe that was them being like, all right, you know, we're going to give you this big match, you know, as your final big match of your career before we send you packing before your contract expires. Like, I don't know. Who do you want to win?
Real quick, there's so much that's real about this too, because his contract really is going up after this pay-per-view.
Is it?
I'm seeing everybody saying that his contract actually
does
go
rumor,
up.
But go on, yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. I've read a lot of rumors, and I don't want to talk about them because they're pissing me off. But that's because I care so much about this. But I love Dolph, and when he started talking and he just had free reign to talk about his career, you could tell the way he was talking that that's how he actually felt. At WWE, he had given WWE everything, and WWE could have used him and put him at the top of the mountain, and they didn't give back, even though he had given them everything.
Agreed.
Every little piece of himself. I thought he was about to just not cry, but you could tell he was all there emotionally. Yeah. And I was like, holy shit, that's how he actually feels, because he has had the main title twice, and he just wasn't used the right way. He could have been on the top of the mountain because he's just that charismatic, and I love that. I love Dolph Ziggler. There's just something about him that I love, getting behind. He's a show off. I just love everything about him. His theme's great, and it's just that his theme's great. I just literally was going on about how great he was. His theme's great.
All right. So 2 questions actually. Who do you want to win?
There's no doubt about it. I want Dolph Ziggler to win, because if you're gonna have a huge heel like this, they're not going to stay with the title forever. Eventually, they lose the title,
Okay.
and it's like, okay, if you're going to give up the title, you better give up for it. There better be a damn good reason for him losing the title. It better be a big moment. You better give it to the ultimate face.
Uh-huh.
And I don't think there's a single person who does not feel for Dolph Ziggler right now, because I just feel so bad for him, because I know in like real life setting, as far as it goes, he's been fucked with, and he just wants to show what he's worth, and he's gonna do it. And I can relate with that. You just want to show everybody you can do that shit, but like you just never get the chance, and you're like, okay, give me like this last chance. I won't disappoint you.
All right. So second question: if Dolph Ziggler is on his way out, is this a good way to end it?
100% yes, because if you're gonna have someone like The Miz, who is that big of an asshole, and they want him to look that good, if he ends someone's career, it will make him look that much better as a heel.
Yeah.
It'll be monumental if they actually do end his career. And I could see it happening. I could literally see both things happening, which is the great part.
Yeah, this
is the best feud and best like chip they've had in a while, as far as like getting people to watch.
Best Dolph Ziggler promo and best Miz promo of all time.
Yeah, both of them looked so good and were doing exactly what they had to do. There was nothing better. I literally watched the clip, and I showed my roommate the minute I watched it, because I was just so invested to it. You know when you like something so much,
Yeah.
and you're so just like, you want to show everybody, like, watch this, it's great, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And he watched it, and he was like, holy shit, that's crazy, that's really cool, like that match is gonna be awesome, we have to watch that. And Tom isn't really in that. My roommate is not that much into wrestling right now. He's like, I don't know, it's just fine.
Mm-hmm.
But then he's like, oh, Dolph's entire career's on the line. That's crazy. We got to watch that. Like, I'm really excited, and
Yeah.
I think either way, it'll go how it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
I'm reading bullshit rumors that like it's rumors, and they piss me off. But they're like, apparently Dolph told the crowd afterwards like he really was going to retire.
That's he wouldn't do that.
He's too young to retire. He could have a really good run with the IC title.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Like, he has other things that he would want to do. He could feel burned out because, like he said in his promo, he just might not be getting anything. So he might just feel like he's done with it, you know?
Well, I feel like the misery that he said he wanted to be put out of was not being in the company the way he could be, not being utilized the way he could be. And he has talents that he could use elsewhere, or other passions that he wants to pursue. But he's not going to give up on this passion unless there's something else this passion is going to give him.
Right.
And he's going to see if there's something else that this passion can give him. Because otherwise, he's going to give up. And you don't see people like actually real life give up like that. And if it actually does have to happen, it's gonna be emotional. Like, if he loses that match, I'm gonna be pretty sad. I'm gonna miss him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this match is gonna be amazing. This promo was amazing.
Yeah, this was by far like saved like the pretty meh week of wrestling that there was.
Oh my god.
Definitely. Because I'm still super hyped to watch wrestling again next week. So obviously I'm always gonna watch it, but like keeps me there. And something this good is like, I'm like, okay, WWE knows what they're doing.
Agreed.
Except for not giving the club the title.